Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time to get back into Samaria and finish up our the first rite and move on to the second. With me, your host, Ollamh. I can talk today, really. I can. I swear. I'm not a gibbering idiot. Well, not most of the time. Hello, everybody, and welcome. It has been an interesting day. It's been a pretty good day, really. It has been a pretty good day, all things considered. I actually woke up at like 9 o'clock this morning and was like energetic and got up. I got up, I worked out, had breakfast, did some research on some interesting little things that I did not know about Blender. A few interesting things that will help out with adding like set paneling and stuff like that. I've got a few reference photos for like the Millennium Falcon's interior corridors and like the Enterprise D corridors and some easy ways to add in those things. And I think I think I should be able to make those fairly quick and easy. Which I'm really looking forward to playing with probably tomorrow. It's just, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I want to be able to just to make those and just basically build those and kind of. I'm pretty sure if I do it right, I should be able to like follow a curve around. So it's like if it's if it's kind of a curving corridor, or if it's just a straight corridor or whatever, I should be able to do that. Basically, I think the easiest way to do it would be to build one section with the joining the joining part at the end of it, and then just tack those on one after another. But that's all technical stuff. That's all technical stuff that I'm planning on playing around with and testing out and really kind of getting that down. So that's probably what I'm going to be working on tomorrow. But for today, we're going to be getting back, as I said, back to Quest for Glory 5 and the particularly going ahead and finishing up that first rite, because apparently that rite, there's only two people that can actually finish that rite, and that is Magnum Opus and the player character, which, because we were the ones that emptied out Magnum Opus's village, he actually cannot win, because he can't get the sigil because it's in our grubby little midst. So we might as well just go ahead and continue on with the next rite. So yeah, might as well just go ahead and turn it in the next morning and be done with it. Also, we of course we're building up money to try and pay Ugarte's outrageous fee to tell us who it is that's showed interest in us and why. So yeah, that's generally where we're going today. Those are our main goals. With that said, let's go ahead and kill the music there and get into the game. So, alright, yes, it is, it's day 11, 7:25 in the morning. Good gods, who gets up at 7:25 in the morning? That's just a really weird time to be waking up. It's like, not 7, not 7:30, 7:25. Why 7:25? Of course, I'm just impressed that our hero can wake up at like somewhere around 7 o'clock without an alarm clock or anything.
The soup for tonight is lobster brisk.
You do realize it's morning, don't you? So yeah, it's lobster brisk because the lobster is briskly put in the water for a bath and then sent on his merry way. So it's not really lobster bisque because there's no actual lobster still in it. Oh, wait, don't, no, that's right. We did give her the basket. She gave us this, like, shell necklace thing. So have they announced that Kokino is dead? No, they have not. Okay. Hey, Mr. God, I got something for you. Oh, sorry. Apparently, I actually have to like break it out and give it to you. Oh, I'm gonna give it to you, buddy. I'm gonna give it to you good. Here.
Aurea, you have completed the Rite of Freedom. You will soon be summoned to the Hall of Kings.
Oh, there we go.
Gort, representative of Science
What?
Island, has freed
No.
the village from the invaders.
I freed...
He returned to the gates of the Hall of Kings before all others. He is the winner of the Rite of Freedom.
How did
However,
he do...
it has been rumored that one of you has gone beyond the call of duty. One of you has freed more than just the village this rite has required. One of you has risked your life not once, but yet again in the cause of freedom. Who of you out there now lights the way of freedom?
I guess that would be me. I actually have Gort's sigil, so how did he win? The only one that I didn't get was Elsa's.
Prince of Shapir, you too deserve the praise of this rite. Both you and Gort shall share the title of winner of the Rite of Rulership.
I must protest this. Gort has clearly won by the rules of the contest.
A king is not judged by the rules he follows. He is judged by the rules he makes.
Yeah, suck
This is not a contest to determine who can follow, but to determine who will lead. The Prince of Shapir and Gort have both won this ritual. It is with great sorrow that I must now speak these words. One of the 5 who compete in the rites of rulership has fallen. Kokino Pukamiso was found murdered outside of the city, beside a broken dragon pillar.
Yeah, not
He
good.
sought to free a village and win a throne. He lived with honor, but fell by foul means. He will not be forgotten. The Rite of Freedom has ended. You will all be summoned for the next Rite of Rulership. Farewell.
That kind of sucks. Oh, oh, we just rested for a couple of hours.
Invaders have
That's
been
good.
driven from our fishing villages, and the Rite of Freedom has been completed. All of Silmaria rejoices at your actions. This is the second Rite of Rulership. The invaders are led by a general named Claudius, who has the reputation of being a ruthless and powerful strategist. He and the rest of the Hesperian mercenaries are believed to be based on an island near Rite. You shall seek out this general and make certain that he shall never invade our kingdom again. Return with his
I
shield.
understand that,
This
Stu.
is the rite of conquest.
And hello. So yeah, I mean, I understand that. Yeah, it is, the map is so much bigger, and I mean, they kind of did the same thing as they did with Quest for Glory 3, where it's just this massive map. Hello there, Caden, and happy birthday. Yeah, it's like there's it's a massive game, really. It is a very, very massive game.
Greetings. Forgive me for being so solemn after your success. However, the murder of Kokino disturbs me greatly. This is but the first of the rites, and already one has died.
Hey, now.
Thank you for your kindness, my friend.
There's
Your
plenty of
cheerfulness
corners.
does make me feel better. Kokino's death weighs upon my soul.
Oh, I don't.
It would be one thing if he died bravely in battle to free his home village. No, he died by treachery, a dagger in the back. I mourn for Kokino, my friend.
Yeah, there's plenty of corners to lurk in. We have an endless supply of corners. Well, maybe not endless. I mean, it does cap out at, a certain point where, there's just no more people to lurk.
Kokino was assassinated. This could mean only that the assassin will be trying to kill off all who entered the rites of rulership.
But that's not surprising,
However,
is it?
I suspect there's more to Kokino's death than that. Why was Kokino murdered so far from the city? Why in that particular spot next to a broken pillar? Why was the pillar broken? Too many questions, and I have so few answers. While you are on the next rite, I will be seeking more knowledge. I will let you know if I learn anything significant.
I think we can kind of surmise certain parts of this. He was killed far from the city by the dragon pillar because he had to be killed at the dragon pillar. The dragon pillar was splattered with blood, and I think that's how it was broken. Now, why was it broken? That might have something to do with the fact that the dragon pillars are supposed to keep the dragon asleep and contained. So, yeah, I think we can come to there's a few logical steps here, a few assumptions, but it's a working theory. Yes, Monty Python, always a
mercenaries
plus.
are very loyal to the one that hired them. They will not betray the secret of who is behind this. When you find them, see if you can also find some evidence of his identity. He must be brought to justice also.
Oh, I am sure we will find out who's behind this all.
General Claudius is a ruthless warlord, but he has some aspects of honor within him. His word is law, and if you can get him to surrender, all his men will follow.
How do you get... I don't think he's going to surrender.
Be careful. I am certain that the assassin will strike again.
Yeah, probably. All right, kick it! Let's go visit the wizard! And his little pet rat. Oh. Okay, are we good? Are we good? Wow, that was kind of weird. Like, with that jump, with that when I, like, my character just jumped forward and all of a sudden it was like, yeah, everything just, like, stopped for a moment, which is really peculiar. But thankfully it was just a short interruption. All right, Erasmus. Hey!
Welcome! Have a seat while I put away the viewing screen. I used to use crystal balls, but with the big screen, the reception is better.
What's seen on the screen is more clear than the sphere.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like you're inside the inside the crystal ball. Not to mention, I bet it's easier to walk around. Hello, Erasmus.
I trust you've been taking care of yourself since I last saw you. Have you been eating healthy fruits and vegetables on your adventures?
Yeah, you need strong bones and healthy muscles when you get eaten by monsters. More nutritious that way.
I have been eating, if that's what you mean. I don't know if the food at the inn would be categorized as being healthy or not.
After you and Baba Yaga left Spielberg, it started getting a bit dull there. I puttered around for a while, then decided to come down here to Silmaria for the winter.
The infestation of several thousand baby Antwerps had nothing to do with it, I'm sure.
I don't know what happened there. I'm shocked, just shocked.
Fenris has been acting a bit strange lately. I think it's something to do with those rabid types.
So I tend to foam at the mouth a little.
Yeah, that's not a good sign, Fenris.
Silmaria is a fascinating place. Fenris and I were just looking over some of the beautiful scenery.
He was paying particularly close attention to this one redhead.
Really? So Fenris, so Erasmus likes the redheads, huh? That's kind of interesting to know.
All right. If an ogre and a goon jumped off the cliff at the same time, who would land first?
The ogre? Because he's here today and goon tomorrow?
No, the ogre, because the goon would have to stop and ask directions. So, you're off again, are you?
No kidding.
Yes, I am. And you know what? I'm just gonna magic back to my room, thank you. So yeah, if I remember right, we have to rent the boat. I would agree. He does not have great jokes. Fenris comes up with better punchlines than Erasmus does. Gotta say that. All right, do I? Yes, I do have some shields and stuff to sell. Let's sell. Can we get 49?
Nice deal.
Yes, we can. So we have a magical axe. I think we're going to hold on to that, though, because that might be... apparently Hesperian mercenaries. Or at least they use shields like that. I get the feeling it's supposed to be held close. And probably like at an angle or something like that. Maybe so that you can kind of like look between it. I'm not sure.
Good to see you again. Got any stories you'd like folks to know about being...
Wow, really? You've got nothing else?
Didn't like the last name I gave you? Well, how about this one? Gypsy Davy, I am called by...
Yeah, you're not called Gypsy Davy. I know, I've met him. You are not him. He has a chin that looks like an ass. Not in the good way. All right. There we go. We've got plenty of rocks now. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of rocks. Come on, get it up and into the window. I want to hit those guards that are on duty. So now we're just waiting around till nighttime so that we can go into the Dead Parrot Inn, see if Ugarte's around, see what he's got to say about stuff. I mean, our guy is really quick on throwing rocks. Like, he's barely has time to pick up a new rock. So, all right. Our offensive is... Oh, our throwing's up to 500. Our offensive is up to 449. That's nice. Very nice indeed. So, we need to rest until... What is it? I think it opens at 5. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ugarte!
Good evening. Congratulations on the success of your mission. It is sad that one of your competition in the Rite is dead so soon.
Installed
There's
Neverwinter
speculation that
Nights.
one of your
Ooh.
competitors is the murderer. I would watch my back if I were you.
I don't know whether I'm to say congratulations or I'm sorry. Neverwinter Nights was an interesting game.
There is talk that the person who killed poor Kokino also killed King Justinian. It does seem a little much of a coincidence that they both died by a poisoned dagger.
It guess.
You are interested in learning more about the assassin?
Yes.
I will do what I can to find things out. It will be dangerous for me, you know. I will have to charge you, oh, say, 500 drachma. It will certainly be worth every drachma you spend. I look forward to selling you the information you desire.
I have that many drachma. I have the money.
Oh, thank you. You are very generous.
Wait,
Oh, thank you. You are very generous.
I am not doing that 500 times. There's no way in hell I'm doing that 500 times. Hi. What is your... what's...
Today we're out of Bloody Marys, but I can get you a Blood Light.
I think I'm trying to cut down on the blood. I had more than enough of that.
Συγγνώμη, δεν καταλαβαίνω.
I'm sorry. I don't speak Sumer. Oh, wow, I made 3,000 from that bet? Okay, yes. $1,000 on myself. Place the bet. Wow, really? It's still a 1 to 6? Can I put another 1,000 on there? Nope, you cannot bet more than 1,000 drachma per fight. So, I mean, we're going up against Toro, so it does make sense that should be that should probably be a tough fight. So, all right, I want to save. And we're going to walk back. I mean, we really need to make sure to walk back. And I actually want to wait until it's like nighttime. I want it to be nighttime. The nighttime is the right time. All right, so it's almost 9. It's almost 9. So it is very much nighttime. Everybody has gone to bed or to their respective drinking hovels, etc.
Greetings. It is so very good to see you. I have been waiting for some time, and I was beginning to worry that I had missed you. I hope that you were not followed. I have been rather nervous lately. I think he's watching me, but I have not been certain. He is very good at hiding, after all.
Who is he?
We both know he is very good with daggers, after all. I would not like to meet him in a dark alleyway. Who else would I be talking about to you like this? He's not someone I want to know that I am meeting you in secret. It is only that this is so near to the gate guards that I feel this is safe.
Yeah, it's the cloaked ham.
He is looking for his next victim. as it is almost time. You must be very cautious, for I do
Almost-
not believe he is fond of you.
Almost time for what?
I am a businessman, of course. I have some information I know you will be most interested in. And I thought that we might be able to make an agreement that will be beneficial to both of us.
Well, I tell you what. I will tell you what, Ugarte. You give me the information, and I will try and make sure you don't die.
I just happened to be in the right place the other night, and I overheard a very interesting conversation. I know that you, since you are a hero, will want to find out more about the assassin and the one who has hired him.
Yes, I would absolutely like to know that information.
If you will pay me 5,000 drachmas, I
you
will
said
be willing to give
2,000.
you this information. I know you will gladly make such a deal, considering how important this information is.
Oh, okay. Here, have one of these. You force some poison cure pills down Ugarte's throat in hopes of saving him.
I came as soon as I could. I've dispatched the other guards to follow the assassin. We need to get this man to a healer and to report to the Hall of Kings.
Yeah.
Your friend Ugarte is unconscious but alive, thanks to your actions. It will be considerable time before he is well, though. We still do not have a true counterpoison to the assassin's poison. Our guards are on the streets, searching for the assassin. Hopefully we can stop him now. I do not understand why this Ugarte was a target, though. He does not seem to be connected with the others in any way.
He has
At
a
any
lot of
rate,
information.
You have our thanks and appreciation for your action.
So, yeah, Ugarte had information about the assassin and who hired him. So, that's the big reason, guy.
Ugarte is a
I
minor
would like
business
to,
associate of Signor Ferrari, the proprietor of the Dead Parrot Inn. They both arrived from Razia earlier this year.
Yeah,
Other
probably
than
right
that,
after
we know
summer.
little about
Summer?
him.
I'm guessing like shortly after summer, because that was when we left Shapir, and Razir was not exactly welcoming for them.
This murderer must be stopped.
I
3
agree.
dead. The king, a respected businessman, a challenger for the throne. And another would be dead if you had not aided him. Until the assassin is captured, I am certain there will be more death. We do not know what his purpose is or why. We can only hope we can stop him soon. Your description of the assassin will be given to all the guards in town. We will soon be increasing our patrols everywhere.
No,
Thank you
Razir
for
with
your
an
aid in this
R.
matter. I am deeply concerned about the situation in Silmaria.
Not
This
surprising.
has always been a peaceful land with little conflict. We have had our share of thieves here, yes, but there has not been a murder here for decades. The omens and portents are not favorable. I fear that things will get much worse before they get better.
Things usually do.
The rite of conquest will begin tomorrow evening. You will be summoned for the ceremony.
I'm sorry, we've
However, I will not speak more of it now.
we've already started the rite of conquest.
Ugarte was trying to tell you something? It is possible that he knew something about the assassin.
Yeah.
Or at least that the assassin suspected him of such. That would explain why Ugarte was the target and not you. We will do what we can to bring Ugarte to consciousness. We need to know what information almost cost Ugarte his life.
I'm kind of curious how many poison knives he had, how many poison daggers he has, because like he threw one at Ugarte, but why not throw 2 daggers, one at Ugarte, one at me? While I'm looking at Ugarte saying, "Hey, what's up?" He hits me in the back with a poison dagger.
Be careful, Prince of Shakira.
Granted.
Do not become a victim of the assassin yourself.
Granted, that would kind of end the game prematurely and not in a good and happy fun time way, but, standings after freedom. The following contestants are tied for first place: Gort, Ollamh, and Elsa von Spielberg. Following contestants are unranked. Magnum Opus. Poor Magnum Opus. That's what you get for being a dick. Assassination! Kokino Pokemiso has assassinated. Kokino, a member of the Cimmerian Guards and competitor of the Rites of Rulership, was found murdered at the crossroads. A dragon pillar was shattered near his body. He died bravely in the cause of our kingdom. He shall be mourned. How do you know he died he died bravely and because of your kingdom? How do you know he wasn't cowering and begging for his life? All right, now that we've got that done, we can use our magnet to just zip home. We'll sleep till morning. Again, 7:39. That is a really weird time to wake up. I mean, he is waking up naturally with no sunlight coming. I don't think there's any lights. I don't think there's any windows in his room, which is a little bizarre. So at least Ferrari should be on our good side.
Today's treat is goop soup with them.
Yeah, I do not want to know. I do not want to know any of that. Having had a nice salmon fillet with a bit of broccoli and a sweet potato, I'm good not hearing the concoctions that her people have made. Alright, what do we got here? Rite of Rulership Contest. Rite of Freedom over. Elsa is second. Good for Elsa. Reward for murder and regicide. Assassin of the king. Attempted murder of Ugarte. 2,500 drachmas for arrest. That's only half of what I would have had to pay Ugarte for the information on who killed him. No wonder Ugarte didn't want to deal with it.
Right one, all done. Hero man do good.
Yes, I did.
It seems that you have done very well for the Rite of Freedom. I will do better on the next rite, I assure you.
I'm sure you will.
It is good to relax after the Rite of Freedom. I do not think we shall have much time to relax soon.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I am not proud of my performance in this instance. Minos insisted that I take his ship to the fishing village. He wished to send in some goon guards to aid me. I had a difficult time convincing Minos I needed no help. The invaders saw Minos' ship and were prepared for my attack. This made the task very difficult. Next rite, I shall insist to Minos that I shall do things my way.
Good for you, Elsa. I don't know why you would say something like that, Gamer's Grotto.
Rite of Freedom was indeed
and
a
hello.
challenge. If this is only the first and simplest of the quests, then I look forward to the other rites. They will certainly prove which of us is more worthy of the crown of Silmaria. That man is very irritating. He seems to believe that he is simply irresistible to women. I find him to be a braggart and a bore. He is not half the person he thinks he is.
Well, that's true, but I don't think you're going to have to worry about that for much longer.
God is very strange. The scientists lead him around as if he were a small child. The scientists speak for him. I do not think God has a mind of his own. He's green.
He's green and he has stitches in weird places. That doesn't bother you at all. It's the fact that the scientists lead him around like a small child. Like seriously, he's green with stitches. I'm pretty sure they go all the way around his neck.
His death was most tragic. No one deserves to die that way.
That I would agree with as well.
We shall see each other at the Hall of Kings. Farewell.
Well, I mean, oh, right. I can't show her the sign again. Hello, Toro.
Happy Hero Man and Elsa here safe. Toro's sad. Elsa mad.
I am not mad, Toro. I'm just a little upset at losing.
I'm not mad. A little perturbed about the world situation, maybe, but certainly not mad.
Elsa not like lose.
I will do
She
better
didn't
next time.
lose. She's tied with everybody else. She is tied with everybody else. Except for, well, I mean, everybody except for Magnum Opus, who is unranked.
Rite done. New Rite soon. Elsa win new Rite. Elsa be happy.
Oh, trust me, Toro. I will make sure Elsa is very happy.
See soon.
Yes. In 3 days we have a. In 3 days we have a meeting planned for going to for being at the arena. Oh wait, that's right. We gotta wait a while. We gotta wait till afternoon before the famous adventurer opens up his shop. Say, how are you doing? How you doing, no man?
What's the word, lovebird? Shall we wing it before we take a turn for the worst? This chick's crowing bold. So when do we flock together? I'd love to cock-a-doodle-do it with you.
Really? I'm just gonna leave. I wasn't sure if you had anything pertinent to say, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna duck out. I was hoping maybe she would have something to say, like something special to say, but I guess not, and that's fine. That's fine. I respect that. We've already got the other pizzas already. Yeah, the other pizzas already combined. Good. All right, hoof it back up. I want to talk to these guys and see what they have. Hey.
Ugarte is really lucky to be alive right now, even if he is still unconscious.
Right?
That poison is nasty stuff. It was sure a good thing that you happen to have those poison cure pills handy.
Hey, you know, I'm just that kind of a guy. Speaking of the poison cure pills, can I get a replacement of the one I used on Ugarte? I mean, I did save a life with it.
Again. I'm happy to know that the poison cure pills helped Ugarte. Of course, they didn't actually cure him, but at least they kept him alive. I think that more people will be buying poison cure pills now. So if you use any,
they should
replace them before you run out of them. I'm trying to find a true antidote to that really freaky poison, but it's tough. It's got some rare kind of stuff that I've never seen before. Watch your step. Sagittarius is rising early, and it always makes him cranky. You never want to cross a cranky constellation, you know. You might become its arch enemy. The Zodiac never lies. Old Sag is a straight shooter.
I'm sorry, are you saying that the Zodiac signs are living things?
Welcome. You have proved yourself a hero once more with Ugarte.
Hey, I mean, I let him get taken by the Popo a couple, 3 games ago. I mean, I can't very well let him just, croak.
I have been tending Ugarte. It is most sad that with all my knowledge of healing,
Kind
he
of.
is not getting better.
Kind of, Gamers Grotto. Yeah, I mean, you know, back in Tarna, he was the one with the hookah that if we smoked it three or four times, we became a drug addict, and like, yeah, we started living in alleys and eating trash.
We are used to dealing with many rare plants and minerals here, but I have never before encountered the main ingredient of the assassin's poison. It must be a very rare plant.
Oh man, using a sweet innocent little plant to make a nasty poison. That's like really mean.
How do you know that the plant is sweet and innocent? The plant, if the plant is that poisonous, you know, I mean, it's not that sweet. Well, maybe it is very sweet, but it's not innocent.
Even after the poison cure pills, the poison remains in Ugarte's system. He is alive, but he will not be well until we find the antidote.
Yeah.
May your path be guided by your wisdom.
Well, no. I think we have successfully avoided that. We haven't talked to this guy in a while. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
You freed Irana's soul from Avuzo.
Yeah.
I grieve to learn that Irana is indeed dead.
Well, for
but
now.
I rejoice that her soul is at rest.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that she's dead for good. Though I generally don't go around resurrecting her.
Hey there! How's the next king of Silmaria doing?
I don't
Got
know.
some
I haven't
more
talked.
money to invest, I hope.
Well, I mean, Elsa's in the Adventurers Guild, so you could go and ask her. But I don't know her stuff.
Have you
her
saved a drachma today? Your savings account is very lonely.
Look, am I getting interest on my savings account or not? I mean, that's the big question I have.
Things are okay. If you make a large deposit, things will be a lot better. You know that, don't you?
I'm more likely to withdraw all of my money and then rob you again. Like, seriously, why don't you have, like, a bedroom in the, you know, like a bedroom attached to the bank where, you know, so you can borrow it from the inside and stuff like that.
This is the finest bank in the entire kingdom of Silmaria, and don't you forget it.
Isn't it the only bank in Silmaria?
The only rumor I know is that this is a great place to save.
You are like a...
That's it.
You are like
Go out there and bring back the drachmas. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, okay, fine. I will no, I'm not putting everything in.
A drachma saved is a drachma earned, I always say.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I didn't do anything to earn it. All right, what are we needing to work on? We're, actually, you know what? That's a good question. What if we come over here and we say, yes, draw our weapon, and we just say, attack. You know, that's a good point, Gamers Grotto, although I would counter that by saying that most of the people that V runs with in Cyberpunk 2077 are criminals or classified as criminals. They are not earning legitimate money, and therefore putting it in a bank would be a little questionable. So am I actually like yes, I am increasing. Okay, so I can just sit here and like hold down the attack button and just be like, yo, just Keep on stabbing that air. I mean, that's one of the things that they do address in, like, the Shadowrun tabletop game, is it's like most of the time the runners are paid with unsecured cred chips. So these are cred chips that have a certain amount of credits or new yen on them, but they're unsecured. They're not tied to a specific bank or tied to a specific, like, social identification number. So it means that, you know, you don't have to be registered with the government in order to get the money. And I would imagine that would be kind of the same way in Cyberpunk. I mean, the two are very, very similar to begin with, so. It's kind of like saying, you know, it's kind of like why most criminal organizations in the real world want to use something like, you know, they just use cash or maybe cryptocurrency, because they don't want their social security number, they don't want that deposited into their bank account, because it'd be really difficult to explain to the IRS why you got paid, you know, $50,000 all in one day for basically doing nothing when you're supposed to be a furniture salesman. Yeah, I don't quite get Grand Theft Auto being, well, I mean, actually, in Grand Theft Auto, they actually do talk about, hey, you know, we need to launder the money somehow. We can't just have massive deposits to our bank. We need to launder the money.
Good to see you again.
Wow, really? You're still just stuck on that same shit. Okay. Like, that was one of the big things with, that was one of the kind of one of the major things with Vice City, was it was like, okay, we need to be able to launder our money so that the government doesn't connect it with the crimes. Because, like, with this, if we stole over 5,000 drachmas from the bank, and the next day we came in and made a huge deposit, and it's like, he didn't connect the dots. It's like, really? You're not questioning where we got several thousand drachmas to suddenly deposit in your bank after you lost 5,000? A well-written game would be like, oh, so you stole 5,000 drachmas. If you go to the bank and you deposit 5,000 drachmas, yeah, they're gonna be a little curious about that. So all right, we want to do a force bolt because I forgot to pick up. Ooh, that is like way out there. I forgot to pick up rocks. But even in Saints Row, it's like, oh yeah, they go through and like buy up property and stuff like that. So now if we come in here and we say, oh no, the pizza chart has changed. Crunchy crust, tomato sauce, feisty pepperoni, and tasty pepperoni. Feisty pepperoni. Well, I mean, it might be feisty. I don't know how much the pepperoni fights back. I mean, I know people who, if they have pepperoni, oh yeah, it fights back a lot. No, tasty pepperoni and fiery jalapeno. It is a pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, the ultimate blend of science and art. What was the password? I think the password is like, yeah, password is science. Science! Okay, ooh, you're not the same guy. Hi. Mobius!
I have no time for stupid social noises. Save them for those with nothing better to do.
Look, you're Dr. Mobius, right?
I am Dr. Mobius, the greatest scientist on Science Island. Unfortunately, that understates my true genius, since I am surrounded by dolts. Fortunately, most of them have left me in peace at last.
I'm sorry, you wouldn't happen to be Mobius M. Mobius, would you? Dr. Mobius M. Mobius.
You reveal the depth of your ignorance by asking such a question. Every 2-bit researcher knows the importance of pizza in scientific research.
Look, I love pizza.
Pizza is the ultimate fuel. Someday we will invent cars, airplanes, even spaceships. Undoubtedly, they will need pizza to get anywhere. Of course, the pizza needs sufficient fire to achieve its full potency. Pepperoni and jalapeno toppings, those are the secret to a truly world-dominating pizza. Everything else is incidental. Those are incendiary.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that airplanes and automobiles and stuff are going to be the mode of which the pizza is delivered, not they need pizza. Mobius Dickus. No, I don't think we want an unending and twirling. I mean, that would pretty much be like the unending the unending porcine penis at that point. It's kind of has that little twist. It has the twist, and it just keeps going.
Science is the ultimate power. It bends everything else to its needs. Watch a glassblower make hard glass melt by applying a little heat. That is science at work. Ah, Gort. Now there is a truly worthwhile specimen. Have you noticed his magnificent upper body development, the finely tuned coordination in his extremities? And he manages to keep his mouth shut, unlike some.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Mobius.
We created this island to keep out the prying eyes of jealous neighbors. Here we can pursue our research and experiments without fear of offending some petty peasant. You can find the results of past experiments everywhere around here. Just remember, there is no such thing as a failure in science. Only evidence against one hypothesis in favor of another.
Right.
Had enough of science for now? I shouldn't wonder. You may safely assume that science has had enough of you as well.
Hey, I made my way in here. I answered your goddamn questions properly. Show me some respect, bitch.
Yes, it is a pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, the ultimate blend of science and art. If we could but harness this power,
you made that chart, didn't you?
The world. Care for a piece?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. So, do I have your permission to, like, use the telescope now since it's nighttime?
Don't touch that. You could set off a chain reaction of cataclysmic proportions.
I was just gonna talk to him. Okay, so we see the cow jumping over the moon. I don't know why he's got a medallion on a red ribbon. I don't think that was part of the nursery rhyme. Ah, I see. Oh, there we also have aliens. And no aliens that I am familiar with. Those I do not recognize those from the from the Space Quest series. Okay, so everybody's playing an instrument except for this guy that with the fact that there are shooting stars, there's one star on either side of him. I'm kind of curious as to oh wait, is he supposed to be playing that instrument? I don't see how. No, the stars are playing that, so I'm thinking this little green planet here, I'm thinking a star got lost somewhere somewhere very, very private by the look of his face. And we're back to the cow jumping over the moon. Okay. Right, so one of the things we do need to do is we do need to, there is like, there's a gondola down below. And no, stop. Yes. Is it? Extend out 55 degrees, extend out all the way, go down and close. Yes! Haha! We have picked up the gondola that is not doing so good. Yes, and the, what was, in the... Was it the fork ran away with the spoon? Which is very just, I mean, at least get a divorce first. Don't just run off. I'm not entirely sure with the, are they implying that, like, cutlery can get married and cheat on one another? The dish, right, the dish ran away with the spoon. So I'm kind of wondering which one of them was married, because it really sounds like they were eloping and like escaping from stuff, from a little something. So hey Orestes.
It gotcha.
I know it got me. Alright, there we go.
So I hear the killer got Ugarte. Lucky for the little snitch you happened to be near. There's word he'd be dead but for you.
That is true, yes.
It's a bad night. With the attack on Ugarte, the guild members are getting real nervous. I got a feeling this place will be pretty quiet for a while.
Well, now that's just a shame.
I don't like mates getting it like that. Ugarte may have been a rat, but he was a bloody mite better than some rats I could name.
You're not talking about me. Wait a sec. Wait, Ugarte's not dead.
Look, I closed early and went to wet my whistle with grog. Don't blame me for Ugarte. I'm a lousy throw without me arm. I was told it would be a while before we see Ugarte. Until the healers figure out the poison, all they can do is keep Ugarte from dying.
I don't think going on a murder spree while trying to become king of the land is a good idea.
I'm no snitch like Ugarte, and a sailor hates rats. Still, if you're looking for the slimy shark that took out Ugarte, I'd keep me eye on that guy with the daggers what comes in here. He calls himself B and is betting to be chief here. If he makes it, I'm not sticking around.
B? Wait, there were... Wait, in Quest for Glory 1, there was like a notes being dropped in the tavern between B and B. And one I'm pretty sure was Bruno, who was the fence in the fence and the general store person in the Thieves Guild.
That's a long way for the assassin to throw a dagger. There's magic involved some way. I heard rumors that wizards can magic a dagger so that it will always hit its target. Might only be sea shanties, but that's what I think.
I think...
Keep your eyes peeled. That next dagger might be for you.
Nah,
the chief thief contest is over now. We'll
Wait,
be announcing
what?
a winner soon. You'll be called when the time comes to tell.
But what? Wait, it didn't even run for 2 weeks? Really? that's kind of messed up that the Chief Thief contest didn't even run for 2 weeks. I mean, I was betting pretty heavy. I think we were up to 7,000 as far as the pot goes.
It is most unfortunate that the assassin managed to poison Ugarte.
Yeah.
Even with the aid you gave him, Ugarte will not be of any use for some time. However, I do have knowledge of some information Ugarte was trying to sell you. I, however, will not be greedy. I will give it to you for free. You will, of course, owe me for this favor.
Okay.
I will let you in on a little scheme that Ugarte and I were working upon. I came to Silmaria for the same reason I first traveled to Rasir. Ugarte found out that the fabled Blackbird had been brought here. Not just another fake. No, this one is the real Blackbird. I have been searching for the real Blackbird for many years now, and I don't intend to give up until I hold it in my hands.
Excuse me.
I had hoped that Ugarte would learn more about where the Blackbird was to be found. It was in the city recently, and must still be nearby. I want that Blackbird.
I mean, number one, I believe that they generally, I believe that, you know, the proper terminology these days is woman of color. But, two, rude.
I know you're a man of many skills. If anyone can find where the Blackbird is hidden in Silmaria, it will be you. Bring it to me, and I am certain we can make a business arrangement that will satisfy both of us.
Oh, I'm sure.
Farewell, my friend.
So he's still looking for the Maltese Falcon.
Our mutual business endeavors.
He is still very much looking for the Maltese Falcon. Hey, Buddha, what's
the drink of the evening is called Dragon's Breath. Don't even think of drinking it unless you're really hot stuff.
Okay, so now we can let's just save just to be careful, but we are gonna drink some of the Dragon's Breath.
You pretty boy.
We are gonna drink some of the Dragon's Breath, the drink that killed us in the first game. And this time, ooh, it warms us up and it twirls us around. Wow, as tough as you are, that Dragon's Breath packs a wallop. But we survived it. That shows just how powerful our hero has become, even though he had to drop the yoinker from his name. Goddamn character limits. No, our hero is still very much in it. Our hero is still very, very powerful. Like, very super powerful. He is amazing. So yeah, we need to find out where the the proper falcon is. The thing that dreams are made of. To quote one Sam Spade. All right, is it too late for supper? Can I get some grub? I will take your goop soup. Just don't tell me what's in it. Just give me the soup. Let me eat it. We'll be good, okay? Just don't.
Today's treat is goop soup. That one they just added.
Yeah. Don't want to know. Do not want to know. I just want to have my supper and go to bed. Oh, wait a second. Maybe we should, practice our chop. See, I never really played any of the Zork games. Though the Zork games were much more my father's style of thing. By the time I was really to the point where I was getting into adventure games and stuff like that, I think that was about the time Quest for Glory 3 was out. And that was my first real venture into an adventure game. Besides the old Atari Adventure, which really wasn't much of an adventure game. Let's just be honest here. That was not much of an actual adventure game. See, I wish I could say, hey, let's dual wield, but no, it's like, okay, at least with the dagger, they're like, oh, no. You gotta go from the side. You gotta go from the side. And I'm guessing still stab? Yeah. Now, what is it with the magical axe? What's the axe? Oh, dear gods, that thing is fucking huge. So, side and overhead and just boom. That is devastating. And of course, see, it's our okay. So 478. No, okay, 478. Yes, 478. So let's keep on. Let's keep on chopping. So the magical axe will increase your offense above just being like, yo, you can you can cut a bitch. I mean, we all know that, you know, if you have a big ass axe, I mean, that's more of a pole axe than just an axe, but, you know, I mean, something that big, it's like, yeah, you're gonna cut a bitch. Although you're probably gonna actually do more blunt damage than, like, actual cutting. Just because, I mean, it would be a pain in the ass to keep that thing sharp. With as imprecise as your attacks are just bound to be. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Go to bed. And sleep until morning. Oh, wow, we're actually waking up at 7 o'clock. Like, we went to bed later than usual, but actually woke up earlier. That does not happen. We barely got 7 hours of sleep. Granted, I usually, you know, left to my own devices, I usually wind up getting, like, somewhere between 6 and 7 hours of sleep. All right, what is it? What is it this time?
Today's special is something I think you'll really love. Well,
no. I don't want to know. I do not. Just no. Just stop. Stop with your crazy fucking shit. All right, we're gonna go. Now we are going to leave. And we are going to take a look around at some of the other dragon pillars. Make sure nothing hinky's going on here. Oh, hello, boys. Oh, you're big goons. Yeah. You guys better have some good fucking loot. That's all I gotta say. Can I have your hammer? If I had a hammer. Well, I probably wouldn't use it because those things look like they are very, very heavy and not exactly great weapons. I mean, my health was way lower when I was fighting 3 Hesperian mercenaries. Ooh, drachmas and healing potion and healing pills. Oh, healing pills. Fine, but then walk the fuck over there. All right, so now we have some beeswax. It's literally our beeswax. All right, that's the one that was broken with Coquino. You are a... I see you back there, you little... Yeah, sure. Dude, you weren't even keeping up with me. But that's it? You sent 2? I'm beginning to think Claudius is not the great general and tactician that everybody thinks he is. He is just he is not. Oh. Well, now this. This is an interesting look, but the dragon. All right, the dragon post there is still whole. That is good. This is way out of the air. This is way out of range. This is like dragonlings. Oh, hi. There, okay, the dragon pillar is still whole. Dear gods, there's 4 of them. Oh shit, and they are, wow, they are, nope, let's just put everything away and fucking run. So that is a dragon pillar that is actually guarded by dragons. Alright, Monsieur Pegasus. Your pillar is still intact. Okay, good. I'm just going around making sure the pillars are still okay. Because, oh dear gods, those pillars are actually very important. A weirding. Holy fuck! Really? This is why the 3D controls, the tank controls, do not work for this type of fighting system. Ooh, health potions. What a vitality potion. I could use some vitality. Apparently, I have used up all of my fucking health potions. Dear gods, that ain't good. You know what? We are going to use... yes. And that is just where the dragon is. That is where the dragon be. Which is not for hello. All right. This one is fine. Alright, really? You assholes are just gonna, like, fucking... Hey, what if you actually led the target this time? I have killed a lot of your kind. Not like in a racist way, but like, you know, mercenaries, Hesperian mercenaries. The invaders, as it were. All right. Hello? Yes? Okay. Okay. All right. So that pillar is also still intact. Good to see. All right. So we've got, what? It's the 14th? No, the 15th. The 15th. Right. Ours is...
How's your day, Jose? You know, we could make a great couple. You've got beauty, brains, and brawn. And I've got, well, a good sense of humor. Hey, it could work.
And just cute, big old cheeks. I would like some food, ma'am. Some of your, garlic pancakes with fruit syrup, with fruit topping. Just fruit topping, that's right. Just fruit topping.
Today's special is something I think you'll
Oh
really
no,
love.
it's the garlic, it's the garlic smashed potatoes with pistachio cream. I didn't know pistachios could cream, but apparently they do. And it goes with garlic. I really don't want. I'm gonna sleep for like 12 fucking hours. So I went to bed at 7:11, and I woke up at 7:13. I slept for over 12 hours. Dude, I should be wired as fuck. Either wired as fuck or like dead to the world. One of the two. There is no middle ground. There's like no middle ground whatsoever. Is it the pancakes?
The cooks have picked something really special.
Yeah, pancakes and fruit. Right, it's anchovy pancakes with grapes and bananas on top. And she didn't mention syrup, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just a crime for people like Gamer's Grotto. I am pretty sure that is just a legitimate crime against, well, everything. Everybody, specifically in particular the Canadians. I'm pretty sure that is a massive crime against the Canadians. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that Ferrari kind of like fucked things up with the chief thief thing.
Nice dealing with you.
All right, so my communication level has increased pretty dramatically now. So see, we can take this. Can we get 30? Can we get 30 for it?
You think I'm made of money?
How about
I
28?
Will pay more than this for it. Hey.
Oh no, you'll pay
more than this for it.
Bet me buckwheat.
We got a deal.
Fucking told you, bitch. So, all right, we should probably go and buy some more health potions, like full-on health potions. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and fight Toro in the arena before.
Greetings.
Hi. I would like a box of chocolate. Hey, baby.
Did you hear the latest news? The weird wizard has fallen asleep and can't be awakened.
Wait, what?
Something even stranger than usual is going on there.
We fear the Archmage Erasmus has been drugged in some manner.
I'm sorry, fucking what? Erasmus?
With all the murders going on here, I bet I know who did it. It must have been the druggist and the apothecary with the poison.
Beloved, you are the druggist.
Oh, that's right. I've got an alibi.
No!
Guess it was someone else then.
No, he is not the druggist. He is the druggee. He's the druggee in the apothecary. With the weed, not... Or maybe LSD? I'm not entirely sure. Either weed or LSD. But well, I mean, I guess LSD is kind of poison. Is kind of poison. But no, you're a drug. He's not a druggist. He's a druggie.
I'm delighted that my business has boomed so, but it's kind of a bummer when you think about the why of it.
You sell healing potions, vitality potions, and poison cure potions. 2 out of the 3 people buying stuff from you are not in good condition.
We're trying to figure out what kind of drug has Erasmus out of it, but we really need to get some of the drug to tell for sure. Let me know if you happen to score any of it.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to the fucking... I'm just gonna walk up to the assassin and be like, yo, you got some of that sweet, sweet drugs? You got some of that good stuff for me? Come on, I know you're holding.
Julinar and I were teleported to this really cool place by a talking mouse.
Rat?
Sounds wild, but we weren't tripping, honest. It was so mellow there, we just sort of floated around. We couldn't get the whiz to wake, but other than that, it was totally neat.
So you guys admit that you seriously hit the the psychoactive drugs.
If Colonel Mustard comes up to you carrying the lead pipe, don't trust him. I suspect he eats meat and has other nasty habits.
There's nothing wrong with eating meat. I'm pretty sure Julinar does that every now and then.
It is a pleasure in this time of so many hardships to see your friendly face. It disturbs me, this drug that has stricken the Archmage. I have heard of sickness from which the victim will fall asleep, but not one from which they will not awaken.
Oh, so he's not dead. He's not dead. He's not poisoned. He's just asleep. You could have fucking said that, Salim.
The wizard Fenris assured us that his companion was not suffering from a magical spell, nor did I find signs of illness upon the Archmage. Thus I believe that it must be some sort of drug of which we do not know.
You know, being an apothecary, I have to question your abilities.
He appears to sleep peacefully, but it is strange. Like the coma that those poisoned by the assassins suffer, it is a sleep that brings no healing to the body. It is a sleep without rest.
But
I know that you grieve for your wizard friend. Here, take these magical flower seeds. They grow almost overnight and spread great beauty and fragrance. I hope that this will make your journey less sad.
Yeah, flowers soothe the soul. See ya.
So you're like, hey, sorry that the first actual wizard that you ever met is in a drug-induced sleep. But here's some flower seeds. Go do some gardening.
The Archmage Erasmus has been drugged. No one has been able to bring him out of his sleep.
Yeah, at least he's not dead.
Forgive my manners today. I am distracted by what has happened to Erasmus. You are very welcome here.
You're damn right I am.
I tried many spells to awaken Erasmus, but he remains asleep. I don't understand what is going on here. Why harm Erasmus this way? It bothers me greatly that I cannot seem to do anything about this situation. I do not like feeling helpless.
You are your father's son.
Erasmus seems to be sleeping peacefully, but he cannot be awakened. Neither my spells nor Julinar's healing have had any effect. If Fenris were not there to help him, Erasmus could very well sleep himself to death.
I would think that there are worse ways to go.
Fortunately for Erasmus, Fenris casts most of the household spells himself. Fenris is very upset, but he can keep the house afloat as long as Erasmus is alive. Fenris does not want to think what will happen if Erasmus does die.
I'm sorry, Fenris took care of most of the household spells? Yeah, Erasmus is not the master here. Erasmus is the familiar to Fenris.
Fenris suspected that Erasmus was drugged when Erasmus fell asleep in the middle of drinking tea while playing a magical game. Erasmus loves games and is a keen competitor, so Fenris knew something was wrong with the tea. Fortunately, Fenris prefers root beer.
You mean the razzle-dazzle root beer?
Be careful. There are many forms of danger, and some may be as innocent in appearance as a cup of tea. Farewell.
I knew Aziza was a fucking... I knew she was trouble. I knew it! I knew Aziza was trouble. Archmage Erasmus is ill. The great wizard Erasmus, who has been a friend of Silmaria for many years, is reported to have contracted a mysterious illness. He remains unconscious at his home in the clouds. How much does he pay for a house in the cloud? I mean, is it with like Apple, Google? What's the dealio?
Good day to you. Ready to begin your next quest? You will need the use of a boat if you are to find where the Hesperian mercenaries have established their base.
Yes, thank you. Genius.
It is always a pleasure to speak with you.
So, you got nothing to say about Erasmus being fucking poisoned, or...
I am in darkness, my friend. I believe I know who is behind these things, but he is shielded to me. I cannot sense the good or evil within him. Until I know for certain, I cannot act. I know so little about boats. I prefer the solid land below my feet rather than deep water. Liantars do not swim particularly well. If you do not know how to swim, I'd advise you to learn.
I know how to swim.
The waters are very dangerous for boats.
I know how to swim. I'm not a cat.
Farewell. And remember, forethought and planning are vastly superior to afterthoughts and regrets. Prepare yourself well.
Right. Okay. I think we're ready. We're about, well, I mean, we're realistically, yeah, we are ready to go for the next one. But we're not gonna actually like actively go after the next thing yet, because we still have to go to the arena and fight Toro Mad. Toro Numbskull. Excuse me, Miss Gnome, would you mind providing me with some food, please? Yes, bring me that good food.
We're having goulash.
I don't want to know.
Don't want to know. You
I really don't want to know. Is it bad that I have most of this memorized? Like, the next day, it's going to be, the following day, it's actually going to be, it's going to be mac and cheese because she gave the cooks the day off. All right, sleep till evening because we have to hit the arena. We've got to hit Toro many times with a sword for preference. And yeah, if I remember right, I think it's this one is when magnum opus passes away. I think he is killed by one of the dragon pillars. I don't know if we can find his body by a dragon pillar, though. So yeah, we've got the same wandering guard, but we also have a stationary guard that's just like staring at the bank. So, all right, it is time. Hello? Which guard are you?
Abdim guard.
Right, you're Abdim. So it's Abdum is in the arena. Abdul is outside of the blue parrot, the dead parrot. Abdul is the fighter. Abdim is the guard for Ferrari's house.
Fight you. Not want fight you. Like you. Be good fight. You good fighter.
Oh, bitch. I don't care if you want to fight me or not. You gonna fight me.
My greetings to all of you. Welcome to the arena and tonight's spectacle of deadly combat.
It's not deadly. Nobody dies.
As a most unusual champion. He is an experienced adventurer and now hosts a guild devoted to such in our beautiful city of Silmaria. He is a fearsome creature whose kind has brought terror to the people of this land. I summon to battle the Minotaur Toro.
Toro, fight.
He is not exactly
is challenged by a most renowned hero.
He's not the most
I
verbose.
To battle the Prince of Shapir.
Yeah. Boo me, bitches. I don't care.
The contest begin.
You ready, Toro? Remember, you go down in the 3rd round. Or, just go down whenever you want. It's a different kind of show, everybody.
Of tonight's battle is the Prince of Shapir.
So 250 drachma, just for beating that little bitch Toro in the fucking in the ring. I put away my sword and shield, thank you. Right, let's sleep till morning, and then... actually, I think this is where we're going to end for tonight. So we finished off the first round of the first Rite. We are ready to just dive right on into the second Rite. And we are ready to, we're ready to do that. We need to collect our winnings from beating the fuck out of Toro, which should be a 1-6. Oh God, if that really is, if that amount really stuck, if that stuck with a 1-6 ratio, ooh, we might actually be doing all right for as far as money goes, cause ooh, yeah. I mean, we should be getting, that would mean that we should be getting 6,000 drachma for 6 drachma for every one that we bet. We bet 1,000, so yeah, we should be. We in the money. We're in the money. Anyway, yes, that's, but as I said, that is going to have to wait until tomorrow. Oh, God damn it. Really, Gamers Grotto? Really? You come back just as I'm finishing up. Really? Well, you missed some of it. You didn't miss all of it. You missed some of it. But that's the beautiful thing about streams, especially on YouTube, is they are up and they are just like, yeah, they stay there. You can go back and watch it whenever you want. So yeah, we beat Toro. Basically, we found out that Erasmus is ill. He was poisoned somehow, but not by a dagger, and he seems to be sleeping. He's not like, kind of the poison dagger. We beat Toro in the arena. Big surprise. And we are ready to hire Andre and his fanciful boat to take us to the island of General Claudius, so that we may get his shield. Not that I expect him to surrender or anything like that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to kill him. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. Sin, Caden, Stu, Gamers, Grotto, all the lovely little lurkers, all the people who watch after the fact. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you want to help the channel out, there are 2 different options down in the description below. There's the Ko-fi page for one-time help and the Patreon page for a month-by-month help. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live or do new videos or anything like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check the social media links in the description down below, the Facebook page, the Twitter account, and the Discord server. All of that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!